Hey, what's up, y'all? It's been a while, so we are going to bust in and go straight to it. Quick intro. This is the face that we're going to create today. Super cute. This is drugstore friendly. Everything you can get from Walmart, Target, Walgreens, CVS, whatever store you have nearby. They're not expensive products, but this is the face I created. Pull out your makeup, pull out all your brushes, pull everything out that you have, and let's get into it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe though. Bye. You know, I always start off with eyebrows first. So I'm going to go in with my NYX eyebrow pencil, and this is in the shade Expresso. You can get this at, for real, everywhere besides Sephora. You can get it at Target. You can get it at Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, probably HEB. I'm from Houston. But yeah, so I'm first brushing my eyebrows in the direction I kind of want them to stay. I never put my brow freeze or whatever gel I'm using to keep my eyebrows in place first, because it gets oily and it's harder for me to see the pencil that I'm using, or the wax from the pencil. So I always like to start off with a line. I create a line. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Okay, so I always create a line underneath. Okay, so that's me starting the bottom of my brow, how I want it to be shaped. And then the top, I do the same thing. Okay, so I feel like this pencil, I left the top off for a while because I haven't used it in a while, and I saw the top wasn't on, so it's usually a lot more pigmented than what you see now. So this is a great pencil. I probably went through like 3 of these. And then you see I'm just coloring them in. Okay? And I try not to go too dark because I wanted them to look as natural as possible. So that's kind of how we'll keep that one. Okay, so now we are going to conceal underneath the eyebrows just so that we can really shape them up. So I'm going to use my Morphe brush. Okay, so this is how the brush looks. So I like it because it's going straight across and it's easier for me to map out. The concealer that I'm going to use, which comes from the hair store, it's at Walmart. I don't know if it's at Target. I know for sure it's at Ulta. But it's only like $4. This is the LA Pro, and this is what it looks like. I just put it on my hand, and this is what it looks like. This is in the shade Toffee. So let me zoom you in so I can show you guys how I conceal. So I'm just taking it from my hand, patting it in the concealer, and I'm just going to conceal. Boom. I used to really love this concealer. And I'm not say I used to, because this is still a good concealer. I just like to play in so many different products, so I don't really pull this out. But if you're trying to find something cheap, this is a good concealer. Again, this is the LA Pro, and this is in the shade Toffee. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. That's pretty much how we do it. And we're bringing our concealer down because this is the base for your eyeshadow. If you want your colors to pop on your eyes, even if you're using brown, bring the concealer down. I'm going to use my NYX. This is the Brow Glue. Again, this is NYX, so you can get it anywhere. Target, Walmart, Walgreens. And this just sets your eyebrows in place. So I like to comb through it once I finish my brows, because like I said, I don't like to put it on before filling my brows because it's just too gel like, and the products for the brows, it just doesn't draw on. Okay, so that's gonna seal the brows in place. I'm gonna fix this tail, but I'll do that in just a minute. So now it's time to buff out the brows. I use a fluffy brush. Excuse this raggedy, but I love this brush. This is e.l.f. brush. I don't even know what it's called because it's so ripped up, and because I clean it so much. But this is what the brush looks like. It's a nice little fluffy brush. And I'm just going in and I'm just going to blend in my concealer. And as you see, I don't do the top of my brows because I feel like it looks too drawn on. But sometimes you will see me conceal only really my tail if I don't like the shape of it. And I think my shape is good. Because again, I really like a natural looking brow. The Airspun, which looks like this. This you can get at Walgreens. I know for sure CVS. And probably Walmart too. I'm sure Walmart. And I'm going to just pull some out. This is what the product looks like. I use this. Some of these products I use every day. And I just take a little, and I'm going to set my eyelid. I set because if you don't, that concealer will start to crease, and so with your eyeshadow once you go over with that. So you just want to make sure everything's set in place so nothing is creasing, and everything's just kind of like a flawless base for your eyeshadow. And I do my brows because if you don't, they're gonna look shiny. And who wants to walk around with shiny eyebrows? I did it once in a picture, I saw it and I hated it, and ever since then I went over with this powder. And it's gonna look gray, your brows, but give it some time. The color will come back. Okay y'all, so brows is done, eyelids are set. Now it's time to go in with the color, or just your eyeshadow. And again, this is beginner friendly, so I'm going to do something very simple. This is a Colorpop eyeshadow. You can get this at Target, Walmart, and these are the shades that I have. I'm going to go on with this brown here, and I'm going to go on with a fluffy brush, something like this. These are little cheap eyeshadow brushes from Shein. So Shein is your girl if you want to get some cheap eyeshadow brushes. Or even not even eyeshadow brushes, just any type of brush, because they have a lot of duplicates of Real Technique. So go to Shein. Them Real Technique brushes are not that expensive, but you can, instead of paying, you know, maybe $8-9 for a brush, you can get it for $2 at Shein. Okay, so I'm just filling in my eyelid. Again, we're just doing something simple. I went in with that brown. And in the front, I like to make sure my color is in my brow, because remember, we're gonna do a little nose contour, and you want your contour to kind of blend in, so it's gonna go down. So you just want to make sure everything's blended in good. So don't be afraid to get in with your eyeshadow. And again, I take it up here so that when we do our contour, everything is blended. And I'm just kind of making sure everything is blended. There's no harsh patches anywhere with this color. And then I'm gonna just take another fluffy brush, something like this, and I'm just going with a darker shade here. I'm gonna just bring it down here. Or actually, maybe I'll just, let's see. I'm just patting that dark shade in there. So you see the difference between the two? It gives it, you know, some definition. And now I'm just gonna swipe it a little bit so everything blends in. Do the same thing with the other eye. I think I may do a little shimmer in the front, or a light color in the front. And I'm just blending the two colors. I don't have any extra product on. I'm gonna take my finger, the easiest thing to use, and I think I'm gonna go in with this little copper shade here. Just doing this. Ooh. Did y'all see that pigment? And this is from Colorpop. Okay, that's one eye, and you see that didn't take much. We're gonna do the other side. I be forgetting how good some of the stuff that I have. Okay, and I'm just going to take another brush that looks like this. It's like kind of rounded. I'm gonna just take that same shimmery shade just to give a little bit more definition. So I'm just going around like this, and that's it. Same thing with the other side. Go in. And this is just my preference. And again, you don't have to do this much. You really don't. You could have just left it with that first shade of brown, because you just really want a little bit of color. That's all we're doing. And I'm gonna take that brush. Yeah, the brush that had the darker shade. I don't have any extra product on, and I'm just gonna blend the two out, because you don't want anything harsh between the two. And you want everything to be blended in seamlessly. That's it. We're done with that. Okay, so now we're gonna take our makeup wipe remover. Yeah, makeup remover. And I'm just going to wipe any extra fallout that came from my eyeshadow, because you don't want that mixed in with your makeup. And this is why I always do my eyes first, unless I'm doing something very simple like a brown, and I'm not gonna do too much. And I just like to take my finger and I do this, just to kind of wipe off any extra eyeshadow you may have on the side of your eyes. All right, you guys, so now it's time to moisturize the face. I always use this e.l.f. Holy Hydration Moisturizer. This is on point. It's not expensive. You can get it anywhere too. Now we're gonna use a primer. I have this NYX Marshmallow Primer. We're gonna apply that. You wanna apply that to your T-zone area. Okay, so we are gonna take that primer, and we're just gonna put it over our T-zone areas. I haven't used this primer in a long time. I usually use my e.l.f. primer, but when I saw this, I said, oh, let me pull this one out, because this is what I started off with when I first started doing makeup. And you just want to apply it to your T-zone areas, or any areas that get oily on your face. Mine is my nose, my cheek right here, my cheekbone areas, chin, and especially my forehead. We want to apply some moisturizer underneath the eyes. When I don't do this, my concealer creases bad and it looks kind of cakey, and I don't know why, but I feel like under your eyes you just need a lot more moisture because you're applying that thick concealer. And especially if you have dry skin, you want to make sure you apply a lot of eye cream. But this is the e.l.f. What is it? e.l.f. Holy Hydration Eye Cream. It's just like the face moisturizer, except for it's eye cream. And I just apply this underneath my eyes. Again, this allows my concealer underneath my eyes to look flawless. Okay, so now it's time for foundation. So the foundation that I'm going to use two. This one is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. If you want your face to be glowy, put this underneath your foundation. And I don't never use that much. I just apply a little bit. And I use this. This is in the shade number 6. This is shade 6. And I literally just take my wand band and I just put a little bit on. You can honestly use this for foundation. You don't have to use this plus foundation. But you know, we like to be a little extra. But there's been times where I use this just for foundation. You see, I just applied that amount. And I'm gonna take my Morphe brush. Okay, my brushes, not all of them are drugstore. This is not drugstore. This is Morphe in E63, but this, I don't think it's that expensive. But trust me, you can get this from Shein. Go to Shein and find your brush that look like this. So it's straight up, and then it kind of has that band like this. So it's a dense brush, and then you pound here on your face. You just do this with your face, okay? You're just pushing in that foundation or skin tint or whatever you're using. And make sure you always bring it underneath your neck. So you see what I'm saying? I didn't use a lot. And I would have put a little bit more on. I could have used this just for my foundation. You know, now people are not really using a lot of makeup anymore. Less is best is what they say, which I'm all for. I feel like this eyebrow is lighter than the other. Maybe because of the windows on this side. But yeah. So if you're trying to go for a light face, that's why you use my Maybelline. These are great. This is a great foundation. They have these in matte, and they also have it in what is it? Hold on. In dewy. They also have this in dewy. This is for this is a darker shade, obviously, but they also have it in dewy. It's more oily. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of the dewy one, but the matte ones I love. And there's so many shades of this product. I mean, you will find your shade in this product. I got shades 356 and 360. I'm just gonna mix a little bit. There's no pumps on these, so I can't even tell you how much I'm using. I'm gonna just use a very little because I already used the e.l.f. So this is how much I use for the 356. I know I use too much, but like I said, there's no pump on there, so you just only pour out a little bit. And the 360 is just a little bit darker. Okay, and I use that much. This dot there is the darker one. That's how much I should have used the first one, but it's okay. So that's how much I use. I'm just gonna mix it with the top of my brush. And just apply it to my face. I like to cream contour. This is the Blkopl. This is in the shade Ebony. Beginner or not, I feel like you can do this. It's not really too much to it. I always take my stick and I just draw it on my face. Some people like to take their brush and brush it on top and then brush it on their face, but I feel like with this you get straight to it. So I just do a line here. You see where I put it? I put it up cheekbones. Up cheekbones. What the hell is that? Your upper cheekbone areas. You want to bring it up as high as possible because that gives you a higher, you know, it lifts your face. So just like that. 1, 2, some little dots on the top. Okay, and that's all we're gonna do. And I'm gonna take a dense brush, something that looks like this. And this is the Real Techniques. Wait, let me show you a dupe, because this is drugstore. Hold on. And this is what I mean. Okay, so this is Real Techniques. Then this is Shein. Do you see what I'm saying? Sheen, that could probably cost me 98 cents. And Real Technique, this probably cost me, I don't know, maybe $7-8. I bought this stuff a long time ago. But you see, they're the same thing. So we'll do the we'll do the Sheen brush. And then you just want to, and then you see how I do? I just pat. Just kind of the same way as I do my foundation. And you just want to make sure everything is blended. And like I said, I like to have it higher to lift up your face. And then when it comes to your forehead, you just want to make sure you're pushing that product to your hairline, because you don't want any type of line, a demarcation where you see it, you know. So you want to make sure everything is blended. So when it comes to the forehead, I'm always blending towards my hairline, if that helps you. And then when it comes to the cheekbones, when you blend this, you blend it in the upward position. So you always blend it up, not bring it down, because you don't want to bring it down. You want to bring it up. And I did this way first. One, because the concealer I'm using is e.l.f. and it's a matte one, and that sucker dries down so fast. So I want to be able to just to set it once I'm finished. So I wanted to do my cream contour first. And second, if you feel like you put too much on, you can put your concealer on next and kind of like blend everything out. Now, I'm going to go in my e.l.f. This is, I have not used this shade, so I don't even know how it's going to look on me. This is in shade Chestnut, so I don't know if it's bright. You're going to have to do this, because baby. And like I said, this is the matte, so this is going to dry down fast. Oh, it's a good shade. Corner and up. And you do this part here, this lifts your face when you put it in the upper here. And then forehead. Okay, that's a concealer. I'm not even gonna wait to allow it to dry down, so we're gonna blend this out. Let me see if I have a cream blush really quick. Okay, so I found this Maybelline cheek. I think this is a good product. I don't know. It's just not a good color on me. I remember I bought it a long time ago and I used it and I didn't really see it, and I put it back down and I was not interested in it. So I'm gonna put a little bit here. I'm gonna blend this concealer out first, and then we'll try that blush. And if you put a matte concealer on you and you wait too long to blend it out and it's hard for you to blend out, all you have to do is get a spray, a setting spray. This is the Maybelline Lasting Fix. So get a setting spray, spray your face down, moisten the concealer, and it'll begin to blend out. I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a brighter concealer. Y'all know I like to have a little brightness. And I think I'm gonna just put just a little bit in the corner. I know this is beginner friendly, so you don't have to do that step, y'all. Y'all don't have to do that step. But I'm gonna just show you, so that when you feel like you want to start adding a little bit of brightener in your inner corner, I'm gonna show you how to do it. I don't do nothing extra. Not extra. You are doing something extra. I don't do anything that I don't feel like you can't do. Okay? And you just want to make sure everything is blended. I know it looks crazy right now, but just wait. So what I like to do is I like to go in with the brush that we use, our cream contour. Nothing's extra on this product. And I just do this. You see how you're blending in the two shades? You can always go back and forth between the brushes just to get it to where you like it, okay? There's no particular way to have it. However you are comfortable and satisfied to where, you know, where it looks. Okay, you see how that's blended in good? Okay, I'm gonna go on with a little bit of brightener just because my beginners want to do a little extra, okay? Okay, so I have the LA Pro. This was in the shade Cool Tan. I'm gonna just squeeze it and let it come out, and it just, oh, I put too much, but it's okay. See, just the corner. Oh, I put so much on. We can do the nose too. Okay, you don't have to do all this, but I put too much out. I'm not putting any extra product on. I'm literally just smearing it out. Okay, while that's on, let's go in with this Maybelline blush. But you see how light it is? I think if I would have got another color, it may show up a little bit better. Uh-oh, that got chunky. See? Can y'all tell the difference? Of course, I'm gonna have to do the same thing on the other side, but it smears out to nothing. And again, I think if I would have got a different shade, it would have looked better. But I don't know. Y'all may see something that I don't. But you see, it's like it's too light. I should have got more of like a dark orange or a red shade. Honestly, a red shade. But that's okay. We applied it. And again, you don't have to do all these steps. I know it's supposed to be beginner friendly, but it's honestly, everything's the same. You apply cream, then you just apply that same powder. And this cream was a fail. This is, like I said, this is the Maybelline Cheek Heat. And I think I should just got another shade. So I'm not gonna play this one, but it doesn't work for me. Now we're gonna take our same Real Technique brush that we used to blend out the other concealer, and we're just going to blend this lighter shade. And I like to keep my brighter shade in the corner. And you're just keeping that brighter shade only here. You're not bringing it out. Okay, so everything is blended out with the brush. I always like to go over everything underneath my eyes for sure with the moistened sponge. This is that Blkopl sponge set. This is from Amazon. You can get like 7 or 8 for very cheap, maybe like $5, I think. I don't know, but look for Amazon Blkopl sponges. It's a pink bag. So like I said, I moistened this with water. When you know squeeze it, you shouldn't have any water coming out. So I just like to use my sponge to go over everything. I'm gonna spray my face really quick. Because that e.l.f. Dry Matte, the Maybelline in 330 with a brush that looks like this. And this part is going on my face. Okay, so one more time. Get rid of any creases. I call this the cement. This is that first layer. Okay, now I'm gonna do the other side. Get rid of any creases. You see that? No filter. But you always want to make sure when you use your concealer, you make sure you push in all the concealer, all in the fine lines, and hurry up and set it. Because if you keep doing all the blinking and waiting a long time, it'll begin to settle and it'll have creasing. And you don't want to set the creasing, because if you do that, there's no going way back. There's no going back from that. Okay, that's applied. I had got this product and I've never used this. I probably got this like 2 years ago. So we're going to use it today. Why not? It's a drugstore. I got this from Target. This is the Truecomplexion loose setting powder, and this is in the shade Banana. Is it Banana? Yeah, this is in the shade Banana. I've never used it before. I'm telling you, I just waste so much money. That's what it looks like. So I'm gonna set very lightly under my eyes with that, and I like to use a little puff thing. This is from Shein. I got a whole case for like $2. Cheap. Okay, so use this. And I like to go in with the product. We're gonna see what this yellow banana powder looks like. Once I go on with that, I like to dust off anything extra on my body, anywhere on my body for real. You push it in. I like this. That's so funny. I really forgot about this product. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing with the other side. Push it in. Excess stuff to my arm. I like to bake on my nose. We'll see how this product does. And it doesn't have to be perfect, y'all. Face has been set, the concealer has been set. Now let's bronze the face. You want to not bring color back into your face, because you know you're gonna look washed out like me. Okay, so now we're just going to apply powder to everywhere we applied that cream contour. So I am using the Truecomplexion. This is the same brand that I just used, as Banana Loose Setting Powder, and this is in the shade medium to dark. And I'm going to use this. I'm going to mix between these two, because this one's a really dark shade on me. Not too dark, but I don't want to do anything crazy because it's beginner. So I'm just going to pounce my brush between the two, and I'm going to bring it, and I'm just going to go over all the areas that I put the cream contour. So pounce between the two. Okay, and that's good, because we don't want to do too much. Beginner friendly. But you see the difference between the two? I brought back color into my face, and I lifted up my face. Like, this is, my face looks more, dropped down. But I see girls wear makeup like this, they bring the concealer down, and it looks good on their face. And every face structure is different, so just pay attention to what honestly what looks better with the shape of your face. Or you can do this face so you kind of see where your cheekbone is and just kind of go right over that area. Or you can kind of guide it by the tip of your ear, and that's kind of where you're going to be applying your contour. Like this, okay? And remember, make sure kind of push it into your hairline so you don't have any demarcations. And that's it. That's our contour. So you see how it brought back color to your face? I think I'm gonna just use this color And let me see what it looks like. I'm gonna use that to contour my nose. Again, this is beginner friendly, so we're not gonna do too much. I'm gonna show you how you do it. I get a slant brush that looks like this. It's slant. And I take the brush and I bring it to the tip of my brow, from the tip of my eyebrow, and I just bring it down. I'm only gonna do like 2 times on each side because I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I usually do my Blkopl, but I'm gonna see what this shade looks like. This light shade, because as when it comes to beginners, you don't want to do anything harsh, anything dark, because it's gonna be hard to fix if you are new to doing makeup. So let's see. Tip of the front of the eyebrow. Come on, Danielle, and then bring it down. That was once. Tip of eyebrow. Bring it down. One more time. And bring it down. And bring it down. Now at some point, because you're applying all those powders, you kind of erased the front of your eyebrow. So at this point, this is where I kind of fill in back in the front of my eyebrows. So I'm using, y'all, I only have this much left. Ha! I'm glad I did this today. So you just take that pencil and bring back those hair-like strokes on the front. And remember, brush, brush, brush to make everything blended. Okay, same thing on this side. Okay, so now I'm gonna apply some blush to the face. I'm using my Maybelline. I'm gonna see what this looks like. This is what the shade looks like. It's like a, what shade is this? Rose. This is a shade called Rose. I'm using the same brush I used that Maybelline. I hope that doesn't mess it up. But let's see, I'm just pouncing. And I just like to I'm gonna have to use another brush because that's still wet from that freaking wet. I'm just using a bigger brush. And I do my blush kind of in the upper cheekbones. Okay, I'm just gonna go in a little bit more blush. This is the e.l.f. Blush palette, and I'm gonna go in with this darker shade here. It has a little bit of shimmer too, so it'll also play as a highlighter. So I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it did bring more color. Okay, that's it. So now I know this is beginner, but I think this is pretty easy. I'm gonna go back and use that this one here, and I'm gonna take my puff. So if you want to kind of carve out your face a little bit to make your bronzer and blush pop out a little bit more, I feel like I need to put more on, but we're gonna wait. You take a triangle puff, put it in the powder, kind of wipe off any excess, and then I've noticed people carve out their cheekbones at different areas, so you kind of just carve out what you like. So I'm just kind of going to go here and bring it down. And then now I don't keep this on my face for a long time because it gives that harsh line. So we're gonna hurry up and brush it away with our powder foundation. You have to set your whole face. If you don't set your whole face, it's gonna start moving. It's going to show up on your clothes if you hit your clothes. So you just want to apply some powder to the face. This is one of my favorite foundation powders. This is e.l.f. Camo powder foundation in the shade 425N, and this is what it looks like. I love this powder. And I'm gonna take a brush that looks like this, and I'm gonna just pounce it, and then I'm just gonna set my face and get rid of that line. And you can go with all the areas to make sure everything is blended in good. And make sure you go underneath the neck to set all that foundation you applied earlier, because this is the part that's going to smudge on your clothes. Sorry, my battery died. Okay, so now let's get rid of this bake. I'm gonna just take the brush that we use to do the concealer, and I'm just going to pat and wipe at the same time. That's it. And then kind of push in that loose setting powder. You want to make sure everything gets blended. I'm just pushing everything in. Nothing's extra on my brush. Because I'm a little extra, I'm gonna put a little bit more contour on. I'm just going the dark shade. Now you don't have to do this step. I'm gonna just kind of put a little bit more here. So that's done. So now let's do under the eyes. I'm going to just take a black pencil, something very simple. This is NYX eyeliner pencil and black, and I'm just going to underline the eye. Okay, so now I did the under eye. Now I'm going to go in with the same eyeshadow, and I like to bring it underneath my eyes. So I'm going to go in with the same palette, and this is the brush that I'm going to use. It looks like this. Flat round brush. I'm gonna go in with the first brush. You see? And I'm bringing color to underneath the eyes. And you're just kind of like smudging that black liner. Now I'm gonna take that dark brown and apply it back here. Brush that I used, that shimmer shade, and I'm gonna just put it down here. So it almost looks like the same eye at the top, at the bottom. And I'm gonna do an inner corner pop. Something that pops out with your eyes. I like to do that. And I like to take a brush that looks like this. It kind of fits more in your inner corner. And then we'll do this shade. It's a brighter shade. It'll pop out more. Inner corner. So here. All the way out here. And then you could just kind of do that. Okay. Other side. Okay, Okay, that's it. I'm not gonna do anything crazy because again, this is beginner friendly, and that's it. You literally just take your brush and you go like this. And you remember you're on the outside of the eye. So you're doing like this. And then you color it in. Out and in. That's it. Okay, so now we're gonna put on lashes. I went with these very simple, you can't even see it, but you'll see it when I apply it. I want a very simple eyelash. So I'm gonna take my dual glue, and I'm gonna just take the band and just apply glue to it. I put it on top of the band like this. Okay, and it gives it a blue color, the glue. And once that glue is ready, it'll be clear. Okay, so I apply it to my band of my eyelashes, my falsies, and then I also apply it to my eyelid. I apply it like you're putting on an eyeliner. Okay, and once that dries down, you will not see that blue color. Okay, so while we're allowing that to dry, we're gonna put some mascara on. Mascara I like to use is the Essence Lash Princess mascara. You can get this from Amazon, Walmart, Walgreens, whatever. It's very cheap. It's like $4. And I'm just going to go over my real eyelashes. I do this first before applying the falsies because your lashes is almost like a brown color and the falsies that you're applying are black. And this allows your lashes to blend in better with your falsies. Now I've seen people put the falsies on and then apply the mascara, and they kind of push the lashes together or they match it together. I don't like doing it that way because also you can mascara all in your falsies, and it's kind of hard to reuse your falsies when you're applying mascara on it. So I like to put the mascara on my actual eyelashes first and then apply the band, because I reuse my lashes. I use them until they're looking at me like Danielle's trying to throw them away. And I have so many lashes, y'all. And I get my lashes from Shein, Amazon, or I got another pair from AliExpress. So those are my 3 to-go places to go. But really, if you're trying to get some really good cheap eyelashes or falsies, go to Shein. But you see what this mascara did to my actual lashes? If I really wanted to, I can leave like this and be fine. But when I do makeup, I like to have lashes on if I have the time to do it. But you see what it did to it? And I'm gonna do the same thing with my bottom. Beginners, you don't have to do this. It just kind of put the whole eye together. The glue is dried. I like using an eyelash applicator that looks like this because it kind of grips the whole eyelash together. And you don't see the blue anymore because the glue is dried down on the eyelash too. When you get new eyelashes, you just want to make sure you cut them to fit your eyes. I don't like a lot of eyelashes in the inner corner of my eye because it irritates my eyes, so I cut them pretty well when I do it. Sometimes I cut it too much. But I use a band, or I use a one that looks like this, and I have an extra mirror, and I'm looking downwards when I'm applying it. I like it to adhere to the middle, and then I pull the edges in. So I'll just have y'all watch me. I don't know how much you guys will be able to see, but I'm looking down in my mirror like this. And it's on. And this is what I was trying to say. You can mash your real lashes together. You see you have the mascara on your fingers because you're kind of pushing them together, and it's gonna stick because of the mascara. Okay, so eyes are done. Now we're just gonna highlight the cheekbones, and we'll do the lips, and we're all finished. Actually, let me set the face first. I'm going to use my Maybelline Lasting Fix here. Shake it up. And there's different reasons why you use a setting spray. You use it to kind of, because your face looks powdery. You applied all that powder. So you want it to look more like skin. So the setting spray just kind of like, what's the right word? That's what it does. That's what it does. It does that to the powder. It just kind of make it look more skin-like. Okay, so do you see what I mean? And this is a matte one. They have dewy setting sprays. That's what I really want to get one day when I do a dewy face. I want to get a dewy spray. That'll be on my to-do list. I also have another matte one from NYX. This is a good one too. I'll apply this last. It's a matte setting spray, and that's going to mattify your face. So you just have to pay attention to what kind of setting sprays that you actually buy when you buy them, because they're not all the same. So just make sure you read them to see what kind of setting spray you get. Okay, so while my face is drying, what you can do, you can just let it air dry. I have a fan on me right now, so it's kind of like doing that. Or you can take your powder brush that you apply to your face and just push in that setting spray. If you're in a rush and you're ready for it to dry. Okay, the LA Girl Perfect Precision. This is actual eyeliner, but I use it for lips. Okay, and this is in the shade brown. Okay, so we're gonna line our lips with this. I like to overline my lips a little bit, so I'm gonna show you. Okay, brown liner is on, and I'm going to use the Maybelline lip. I don't know if this is like a lipstick, lip cream. What do we call it? It's a lifter gloss. Maybelline lifter gloss, and this is in the shade Amber. And this is what it looks like. And we are just it's a very pretty shade. If you like a nude lip, this is a good color. But this brand, it has all colors. You just gotta go. I got this from Walgreens, so you can go anywhere to get this drugstore. So I love this drugstore highlighter. This is the Wet n Wild's Illuminating palette. And remember, I used that that elf blush that had a little bit of glitter, so it's a few glitter already on my face. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm still gonna put highlighter because people like to highlight their face. So this one is a really good one. I don't know if they sell it. I got this from CVS. It's all different color shades. So you have your gold, your pink, your white. This is a good inner corner pop. Okay. Oh, let's use it. Should I? No. We gonna stick to what we have because I kind of have like that orange color. But when I do a white inner corner and I want the white to pop out with a shimmer, I use this white shade. And then this is like a silver shade. With my skin complexion, when it comes to my face, I like golden shades of highlighter. So I'm gonna go in on this side. I like to use my sponge that we used earlier, and I just pat it, and I'm just gonna go in and apply it to my cheekbones. And I don't really like too much highlighter on my face. So that's why I use the sponge, because I feel like it does a good job with kind of like blending it out. Versus a brush, you kind of have that harsh highlighter. But do you see what I mean? It kind of make it look more natural. So just kind of your preference of what you want to use. If I was to use a brush with this, it would look different. highlighter is on. So now I'm just going to set the rest of my face and we're done. I'm going to use this NYX matte setting spray. And that's it, y'all. I'm gonna just let this air dry for a little bit, but this is how we do a drugstore makeup tutorial. I feel like this is beginner friendly. I didn't really do anything too much to where you feel like you may not be able to do. I mean, you don't have to do so many steps. Like, you don't have to use a brightener to the inner corner. You could have just kept it very simple. When it comes to concealer, 1 or 2 shades lighter if you want to keep it very basic. And you don't have to cream contour. You could just use powder contour. It does the same thing, but when you applying cream products and then applying powder, it just pops out more to me and it lasts longer. So that's just an idea to keep in mind. But again, you don't have to do so many steps, okay? So my face is done. I'm just going to push in with my brush to make sure everything is settled in. And this is the final look, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Pulled out your makeup too and got busy, and you know, your face looks like me. You know, you don't have to use the same exact shades obviously, but something similar. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see. Yeah, but that's it. Thank you. Bye. Hey y'all, okay, so this wasn't gonna be a wear test, but I'm just like, I still have my makeup on. I finished my makeup around 12:50. I wish I would have showed you my clock so you guys can believe me, but I finished my makeup around 12:50, went grocery shopping, cooked dinner, fried some chicken fish, so I was on top of the grease, baby. And the time is now 4:10. You can't even see the, let me see. You can't see it, 4:10, there we go. The time is 4:10, and look at my makeup. I didn't even touch up my lips, y'all. As you see, some of the Maybelline kind of, I would have, you know, if I was out or whatever, I would have touched up my lips, but I didn't touch up my lips. So this is how good this liner is, y'all. This is the LA Girl, and I mean, it was probably about $2. So this is the liner, and this is the face. There's no filter. I'm not doing any filter. My face is not even oily. No, this is the real deal. No filter, no nothing. So it's been 3 hours. I finished round 1, it's 4:10. 3 hours, grocery shopping, and cooking. And I didn't touch up anything. Like, you don't even see my face getting oily. I'm going to start using that loose setting powder, that Truecomplexion banana. I recommend y'all get that. I know I didn't spend that much money on that, but this is the look. You know, it's not oily. Hell, I may check back in later because I'm going to keep the face on just to kind of show you how you don't need an expensive product for it to last long or for it to look good. As long as you make sure you do your face routine before you apply your makeup, which is your moisturizer, your primer, setting the face right, I'm telling you, your makeup will last long. So I'll come back later and show you what my face looks like, but 3 hours. Okay, y'all, so this is our last test where you see the bundle went down, baby. The kids is home. We had to eat dinner, but this is the face, and it is 6:15. See, y'all can't even see my times. It's 6:15, so I finished at 1. So it's been 5 hours. 5 hours. Now, granted, I've been inside, but I've been moving. Well, no, I left outside in our Houston tornado weather. Grocery shopping, told you came home, cooked. Picked the kids up. We sat down, ate dinner. So I ate, and I did not retouch my face. I didn't retouch my lips. I didn't retouch anything. I didn't blot. I did nothing. And I was in there frying chicken and frying fish, y'all. I was in the kitchen, and I didn't retouch nothing. Drink Dr. Pepper and everything. So I just want you to just kind of get an idea that my face looks good. It's not oily. My lips is still in place. This liner, baby, I'm going to start using. This is the eyeliner, y'all. So this to show you that you can use this certain products in different ways, okay? Lips for the eyes, eyes for the lips, whatever. Concealer, you can use it for a bronzer. I mean, there's just so many different ways you can use product. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to start using this lip liner, eyeliner, okay? But anyways, you see, I think normally I would have applied more Maybelline lipstick, but I was so busy just doing the makeup, I didn't really apply that much. But I mean, you can still see I still have some on my lips. I would have definitely retouched that, but I just want you to see. And then you see my face. I mean, I think it looks damn good. And I don't have no filter. I'm not doing no filter on anything. And this is what the face is looking like. The eyes is still, it still look very pretty. And this is Colorpop, which, like I said, everything I use today, all is from the drugstore. You can pick it up at your local stores, Walmart, and it does not cost you an arm and a leg. Doing this type of face made me realize why am I spending so much money on this high-end products. And you know, you can do regular stuff with regular things. So anyways, this is the look. This is how we're gonna do it. I'm getting ready to wash my face, take a shower. But yeah, I think it looks really good. Tell me what you guys think, and let me know what y'all want to see me do. Please drop a comment and let me know what y'all want to see. What kind of styles, what products. I actually just bought some products, and you see my Sephora bag right there. And I'm gonna do that probably on my next video, some products that I just bought. But yeah, so this is the face. I think it looks good. Nothing separated. Like, I'm not even oily, y'all. Like, that's the part that I can't believe. I'm not even oily. Anyways, all right, this is the face. I'm leaving. Bye, guys.